Hi guys, it's Monica. Let me tell you, I have had the most amazing 4 days of my life. I am lucky enough to have connected up with a fabulous vlogger from the UK, and her name is Gail, and her channel is Random Life Productions. If you haven't connected with her, I'm going to link her channel in the description box below. Anyway, somehow, I think about a year ago, we connected on YouTube. And I think it was because I was searching something Outlander related. You know, I'm an avid Outlander fan. And I don't know, I think I was searching it in the UK or Scotland, and I saw one of her vlogs. She's a vlogger from London, and she just vlogs and shares her whole area, and it was amazing. From that point on, we connected. We supported each other's channels. We engaged online. And then at one point, the beginning of the year, she started talking about coming to Boston. She was going to do a visit to Boston. And I thought, wow, wouldn't it just be amazing if we could connect up and maybe collab down in Boston? Jay and I could take a ride down for the day. Maybe we could do the duck boat tour or, you know, something like that. And that sort of, as time came closer for her visit, that sort of morphed into, wow, you know, maybe she actually might want to come up to New Hampshire. And so we invited her up to New Hampshire, and kind of like probably a low-key visit compared to the excitement, the hub and the excitement of Boston. But she said yes. And so Friday, she arrived at the train station. Jay picked her up, and she came to our house, and she's been staying in our motorhome for the last 4 days. And it's just been amazing. You know, when you connect up with people and you take a leap of faith and you go, you know, here's a total stranger. Do you want to invite a total stranger into your home for 4 days that you don't even know? And everyone around you is going, what are you, nuts? You don't know this person. And she was, of course, getting the same thing on her end in the UK, where people are saying, you're going to go to America and you're going to stay with these people. What if they murder you in your bed? So no matter what, all the naysayers, we took a leap of faith, and we did it. So from Friday night on, we just connected. We had so much fun. Saturday, unfortunately, it rained. It was like really awful, awful weather. It was pouring rain. It was cold. We decided to go to the mall. I mean, what else would a woman want to do on a rainy day? So the two of us went to the mall. We had a blast. She went into the Apple store. It doesn't take a whole lot to get me to want to go into the Apple store. Anyway, she bought, I think, a stabilizer, tripod type of a thing for her GoPro camera. I didn't buy anything, but I sure have my eye on a few different things in the Apple store again. And then we went to Sephora. We went to a few other places in the mall, Macy's, and just had a fun day. Sunday, we got up early, and we decided Sunday was a much better day weather-wise. It was cold, but we decided to take a ride up the coast of New Hampshire. And one of the first places we stopped was in Hampton, New Hampshire, Northside Park. I absolutely love this park. If you've been following my channel, you've seen many videos and photos from this area because I love it. So we stopped, Gail explored the area, and then we continued on our little drive up the coast. New Hampshire has a 17-mile coastline, so it's a small coastline, but it's absolutely beautiful. And we went to Rye, and we went to Newcastle. We stopped at Great Island Common, which is a wonderful state park, town park, I think. And we just walked all around, and it was just really perfect. It was high tide, so the ocean was giving us a wonderful show. From that point on, we ended up going to Maine. Nubblehouse Lighthouse was our first stop in Maine. And this is a lighthouse that Jay and I visit often. We come no matter what the season is, because in the spring the flowers are beautiful, and you know, in the fall the colors are just fantastic, and in the wintertime snow-filled and holiday lights. Nubble Light is just beautiful, and I was so happy to be able to share it with Gail. And from Nubblehouse we went on to Portland. We drove up to Cape Elizabeth, and we went, before we got to Cape Elizabeth, I should say, we stopped in Kennebunkport, and we took her by the Bush compound, the winter White House when the Bushes were in office, and we stood there and we took a couple of pictures, and then we continued on to Portland and Cape Elizabeth. And Portland Head Light is just, It's just beautiful. It's so magnificent. And even though the tide wasn't high and the ocean wasn't as dramatic, it was still amazingly, amazingly incredible to look at. We walked all around. The lighthouse is located on a park, and in that park, I don't know how many acres there are, but... So we are in Cape Elizabeth, Maine. I don't know if this is going to pick it up, and we are at Portland Head Lighthouse, and Random is down there. I don't know if you can see her, right down there. And, of course, here it says, danger. Did she hear? No. She went walking right down there anyways. We spent a good amount of time walking and maneuvering our way all the way from the lighthouse along the shoreline. And at one point you can see Gail got a little adventurous and she went down and she wanted to really grab some fabulous footage with her GoPro. So she climbed way down and she had good footing, good shoes on, so her footing was okay. And I think she had a really wonderful, wonderful time. Monday afternoon, we ended up going to Portsmouth, New Hampshire. We walked all around Portsmouth. We went down to Strawberry Bank, into Prescott Park, all along the waterfront in Portsmouth. And then we went to the British Bear Pub, I think that's the name of it, for dinner, where we had a fabulous dinner, even though they wouldn't give us a discount. Because I said, geez, would you give a discount to have a genuine Brit in your restaurant? And they went, no. So that was kind of a bummer. But the food was really good, even though it might not have been up to true British standards, at least according to our true Brit guest. But we had a blast. And over the course of the weekend, I went live one night. Gail showed me how to do it. Jay went live another night. She showed him how to do it. She went live on the third night. So not only did we get to tour some beautiful areas in New Hampshire and Maine, we also learned how to do some live streaming, which I was pretty excited about. So I hope that you've enjoyed this little vlog about our random adventure with Random Life Productions. And I'm gonna try to upload this on Tuesday night. By the time you see this, Gail will already have been home, arrived in London. Hopefully she had a nice, smooth, safe flight. And I can't wait to see the videos that she took of her trip here, because she took a lot of videos, and I can't wait to see what she ends up uploading. So, she came that time of year when it wasn't all that pretty because we didn't have a whole lot of flowers, but I think she got a taste for the area. So, that said, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and I'm going to put Gail's channel in my description box and my husband Jay, so hop on over, check them out. Thank you so much for being here and joining me, and I will see you all on my next upload. Bye, guys.